course, it's titled Hard Choices. Well, it's hitting the store shelves this week. Hundreds of people lining up at a bookstore in New York City to meet the potential presidential nominee and get a copy of her book signed, as you can see here. However, Mrs. Clinton is also getting some backlash already. In an exclusive interview with ABC News' Diane Sawyer that was aired last night, Mrs. Clinton was questioned about the struggles she and President Clinton had, her husband, when they left the presidency.
It has been reported you've made $5 million making speeches. The president's made more than $100 million.
Well, if you have no reason to remember, but we came out of the White House not only dead broke, but in debt.
Yeah, right.
We had no money when we got there, and we struggled to, piece together the resources for mortgages, for housing.
Oh, did you struggle?
Chelsea's education. It was not easy.
No.
Dead broke.
It's never easy for millionaires.
Joe Concha, columnist for Media Guide. Hi, Joe. Eric, how are you? So what about that comment?
Well, out of every interview, when you watch these things, prime time, 1 hour, usually one soundbite emerges. And this is the one that Hillary Clinton did not want to emerge. Let's think about what she said for a second. She said, we're struggling to buy houses and we're dead broke. Houses is defined by Washington, D.C. and upstate New York, two houses totaling at the time $4.5 million.
Those poor people.
When she got out of the White House, she had an $8 million book advance waiting for her living history. Bill Clinton made $9 million in 2001, over $100 million, as I mentioned, over the course since then in speeches.
Man, and I felt sorry for the people on Social Security who barely make it, and our veterans.
The richest 1% would take that in a heartbeat.
And I guess you can also make the point that they may not have been dead broke if it had been for one action by the President of the United States in the hallway out the Oval Office.
Right, Monica Lewinsky, that obviously had some legal fees. Whitewater also, they said as well. They incurred some costs here. It's interesting that Hillary is speaking in this manner. It's almost Romney-esque, Eric, where she's apologizing for success and wealth because she doesn't want to alienate voters, but to look out of touch to them.
Well, the media jumped all over Mitt Romney when he made some of those comments. Remember Rick Perry in that debate?
Yeah, but they didn't jump on Hillary.
And then everyone said that showed that he is just so out of touch because he didn't say, I bet you $5.
And now this could be the same problem for Hillary Clinton. She's not very well liked by the left flank of the party, the Elizabeth Warren flank. And again, this is like 2008 all over again. She's the establishment candidate. She's been around for 25 years in the public eye. Think about this. This will be the 9th consecutive election if she runs or Jeb Bush runs, where a Bush or a Clinton is involved in the whole process. And 36 years.
You write in your book that she's trying to rebrand herself. Explain that.
Well, she's trying to reintroduce herself to America. This is Hillary Clinton 2.0. 2008, that wasn't... Let's forget about that. This is the new Hillary Clinton moving forward. The problem is she was Secretary of State since that time, and even her supporters are hard-pressed to name any single accomplishment that she had. She's very risk-averse. She doesn't like to take chances, and I don't know if that gets you the presidency.
But there's a very laudatory column in the New York Times about that piece. I guess Nick Kristof, I think, wrote it about saying, look, she reached out to the world with the Twitter and social media, and some of her successes aren't as observant as others.
I like the way you call it the Twitter. You sound like Borat. That's good stuff. Hey, look, when Hillary Clinton ran for the Senate in 2001, okay, went against a guy named Rick Blasio, nice enough guy, not a very formidable candidate, her favorability numbers were 67% when she started that campaign. By the time it was done, down to 45%. And she won, by the way. It seems the idea of Hillary Clinton, before she says or does anything, is, well, it's historic to be the first female president. Once she starts talking, the numbers start going down. We could be seeing a repeat of 2008 all over again, and this first interview was not...
Yeah, America's about that dumb.
I think the book will do.
The book will do fine. I mean, the name recognition will help, but Liz Wheel has a book coming out today as well that really should get some play as well and give her some competition.
Oh, if Hillary's down at Barnes & Noble down in Union Square signing books, we got to get Liz Wheel down to sign some books too. So
I've signed her
Joe,
already.
thanks so much.
Thank you, Eric.